welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a different type of video for you. So if you don't know, my name's Amanda. I'm a teacher. I teach at the high school level, and with this coronavirus going around, I can't get into my classroom to film my normal videos. So I'm usually like a teacher vlogger. I'll do vlogs with students and like setting up my classroom. So I'm going to be posting some of those that I've already filmed before we got, shut out. But I got a notification from my district that we are actually going to be closed for the remainder of the school year. So I want to post some videos that are a little bit different that might help some of those that are watching. So not a long time ago, but not too long ago, I posted a video where I kind of just briefly mentioned some things that I do on the side to earn some money aside from teaching, because we all know that teachers don't make nearly as much money as they should. So I figured out some ways to bring in some extra cash myself. I'm just going to be sharing some of those things with you. I have 5 income streams at the moment. So first off is my teaching income. I teach in California, so I tend to make a little bit more money than other states, aside from, I think New York makes a lot and possibly Hawaii. I don't remember exactly. But there's a lot of states that make a lot less as teachers, and I am very lucky to be teaching here. So I do get some good, decent money from teaching. That's my big job. That's my full-time job. But I also do some things on the side that are considered like part-time jobs that will still get me some good money. And some of them I don't really put a lot of effort into, I'm going to be honest, and I get some good money from that too. So my first one is teaching. Right now I bring in a good hefty amount to keep me stable. To be honest, I still live at home. I live with my dad, and I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay a lot of the normal bills that more normal people would have to pay because I am still living at home. So I am lucky enough to be able to save a lot of my money and make that work for me in terms of investing. So my first income stream is teaching. I have a lot of videos about teaching. I have an interview video if you're interested in becoming a teacher or learning how to become a teacher. Go ahead and check out my different playlists on my channel. You can check out all the different videos. And my interview video, I'm not gonna lie, I have gotten so many views, so many amazing comments from teachers that just watch the video, study the video, and then come back saying that they got the job. Like, I have hundreds of comments from teachers saying that they got the job thanks to my video. So check that out if you're interested in being a teacher. I highly suggest it. It's really rewarding career. It's definitely got its challenges, but it's an amazing career. So I definitely suggest checking those out if you are interested in being a teacher. But my biggest thing is I want you to have a full-time job that's going to be like your meat of your salary. What's coming in that's going to be stable and it's going to keep you afloat. So definitely make sure you have a full-time job to start with. My second form of income comes actually from my rental property. So I live in California, but I actually own a house in another state. I've also posted some videos about that previously as well, so you can check out my videos on that as well. So I ended up going to Idaho and I bought a house there and I stayed there for the summer. I want to say 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. No, I think it was 2 years ago. But I bought a house there and I stayed there for the summer. I stayed there with the idea of just moving there and living there. However, teacher salaries are a whole lot lower than they are in California, and the house that I bought was just so beautiful, so nice. It was in a gated community. We had like private lakes. I'm on this private golf course that you have to pay like thousands of dollars just for the membership per month, and it was just a really nice area, a really nice house. So I bought it with the idea of moving there, with the idea of living there and getting a job, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get a job that would be able to pay for my house completely, and living expenses like bills, food, clothes, I couldn't afford that with the salary over there. Here in California, the minimum wage is like $12 and something, and they're working on getting it to $15 if it isn't already. Honestly, I don't know. But the minimum wage in Idaho is $7.25, which is very low. To be able to kind of move out there and be able to make my house payment, it would be a whole lot harder than it is to stay here and make that house payment. So what I do is I rent out my house. I only have one house there at the moment. I only have one rental property. I am still working on getting more, but that is the second biggest form of income for me is from my rental property. So I don't live in it. I don't go there very often. I will go there, honestly, I haven't been there since I bought it, but I have some other people that are managing it for me, and they're the ones who are in charge of, like, if something's wrong with the house or there needs to be repairs, there needs to be something done, whether it's shutting off the sprinklers in the winter time or turning them back on, things like that. The rental property, the rental management company just handles all of that for me. All I do is I collect a check, which is really nice. So I pay my mortgage every single month, which, yes, I'm paying mortgage. I have a house, I pay my mortgage, but I basically get that money back. If not all of that money, I get most of it. And my previous tenants that were in there actually paid me more, so I was making $200, $300 more per month just in profit, in pure cash flow. That's my second form of income in terms of what brings in the most. Granted, I don't see a lot of the cash myself because it kind of just goes into the mortgage, but in the end, it's like I'm getting a free house, which is pretty cool. I am on a 30-year loan, so after 28 more years, it will be paid off, and all the money that I get will be pure profit, 100% profit. Granted, it is kind of profit now, but since I'm paying my mortgage, it just kind of cancels out. But anyways, that's my second one. I know that that is something that's a whole lot harder for a lot of people to do as a side income, because you have to have a house, you have to have a property that you can rent out. Because I do stay at home, I live at home here with my dad, and I don't have any bills, I do have that luxury of being able to buy a house on the side. I really have this dream of becoming I don't know what it's called. I want to own a lot of houses and just rent them out, and then retire off of them. So that's my plan. I'm saving my money as much as I can now still, but I'm almost 30 years old and I'm ready to move out on my own. So we'll just have to see what happens there. But that is definitely a harder one to do if you don't have cash. However, if you don't have any money, you can still do it. You really can. I follow a lot of podcasts on real estate investing. If you haven't heard of Bigger Pockets podcast, I definitely suggest it. They teach you how to buy houses with no money of your own. It's just really, really helpful. And if you want to retire early, I definitely suggest you go through Bigger Pockets podcast. You can find them on YouTube. Go through all of their videos and just listen to the whole podcast. And you get stories from so many people that have done it themselves. And you can do it too. So you can do it too. All right, so my third source of income comes from reselling. So what I do is I will buy things and I will resell them for more than what I paid for. So there's two different ways you can do this. There is retail arbitrage, that's what it's called. It's where you go into a store and you find something on clearance or something that is a whole lot cheaper than what you know it's worth. You buy that thing or multiple things of the same, you know, if there's a lot of things on clearance that you know are worth more, buy them all. And then you sell them for more than what you paid for. So retail arbitrage is a lot harder because you have to go to stores. Right now, we can't really go to a lot of stores because everything's shut down. Which brings me to the second idea, which is online arbitrage. So online arbitrage is where you go to a store online and you find that something is on clearance or it's on sale and it's a whole lot cheaper than what it should be. So you buy it online and you have it shipped to your house. Most of the time, a lot of the big stores will give you free shipping. So if you spend like a certain amount of money, I think Target's like $30, and then, I don't know. If you spend a certain amount of money, you can get that item shipped to your house, and then you just resell it as well. So there's different ways to resell things as well. So one thing you can do is have a garage sale, which is really easy. You know, you just take out all your stuff from your garage and just start selling the stuff, or if it's not, obviously it's the things that you bought to resell. So you're going to take all those things and you're going to sell them for a little bit more. Garage sales are a little bit harder because that's more like things that you already own that are older, so people think it's already used and they think it's not as good, so they'll just try and haggle you. So if you have something that you bought for $10 and it's worth $30, they're gonna try and bump it back down to $10 and like haggle with you, which is a little bit harder to deal with if you're gonna sell it through garage sales, because especially like depending what you buy. Like if I buy a pair of Nikes that I see are on sale for $20 and they're normally $60, it's going to be a lot harder to sell them for around $50, $60 at a garage sale than it would be if you were to sell them in a different way. If I'm going to a garage sale, I myself am expecting to spend as little as possible and haggle them down as low as I can get them so that I profit more from it as the buyer than the seller does, because in my mind the seller's just trying to get rid of their stuff. So yeah, that's the first one, is a garage sale. The second one is you can hold like little parties. I don't know if you've had those friends, usually they're female, and they will have like these little parties where it's like, hey, come to my house, we're having a little party and you can shop through my makeup shop or whatever. All those different things that usually our female friends are doing, like they're selling the makeup on the side, they're selling the like cleaning supplies on the side, and they host those little parties. So you can kind of do the same thing. I ended up buying a giant case full of name brand, I don't want to give it away, but name brand clothing, and the clothing usually will sell for like $80 for a sweatshirt or something like that. And those can be kind of hard to sell because they are a little bit more pricey, but when you are coming down to it, a party like that would be very beneficial because you can get all your friends over and be like, hey, this $80 sweatshirt is only $50, you know, so it's kind of just a way to get rid of your last stock. You can have those little parties to sell things as well. Another thing you can do is sell on OfferUp or Craigslist. Not the safest. I don't know. I don't like to meet people that I don't know as much. You can sell on Craigslist, but the newer version of Craigslist is called OfferUp. If you don't know, a lot of people have it already. It's where people sell like bigger things, like usually things that they already own, like their bikes that are kind of old, or I don't know, workout equipment, like home gym stuff. I don't know, like anything, like patio furniture, usually like the bigger stuff. You don't usually see a lot of small things that actually sell as easily, because if I'm going to be driving to someone's house, I don't want to drive all the way there to buy like, you know, a statue, a little figurine or something. But that's just another idea, is OfferUp or Craigslist, another way to sell in person. Alright, so let's get into the online sales, which is what I do. So I don't sell as much in person, I sell mostly online. What I do is I will grab the item, I'll take pictures of it, and I will post it online. I do a couple different methods. So first I do eBay. I'm not completely sold on eBay, to be honest, because I'm not as familiar with it. Second way that I sell online is through an app called Mercari. So this is the one that I do most of the time. This is where I get most of my sales. Mercari is just an app that you do on your phone, and I think you can enter it on your like laptop and stuff, but it's very, I don't know, it's a lot harder when you do it on your laptop. I prefer it on the app, and I think some things you have to actually do on the app. I don't know for sure. But I do the app on my phone. It's kind of like eBay, but it's a whole lot more lenient. They give you basically like a page, and you can just kind of take pictures, and then everything that you have will show up on your profile. So people can go by and just look through all the things that you're selling. I prefer it. There's a lot less fees. There's a 10% fee for everything that you sell. There's no fee to list anything. So if you want to have 10,000 listings, you have 10,000 listings. The more listings that you have, the more times you post, the more times you're going to sell things. So if you had 10,000 things to sell, you post them all, and you're not going to be charged for posting them, which I think is really, really good. They also don't have PayPal as their, like, I don't know what it's called, like money service. Instead, someone will pay through Mercari, and they're gonna hold that money until the person gets it, and they rate you, and then once they rate you, you rate them, and then you get paid. So it's a whole lot better in terms of fees, and they actually have it to where shipping is a whole lot cheaper if you buy through them. I sell a lot of things that are like 1 ounce, maybe 2 ounces, and if you ship anything that's 4 ounces or less, the maximum you would pay on Mercari is $2.99, and that includes insurance. So if it gets lost somewhere, then you're covered and you get your money as a seller, and then the buyer gets their refund as the buyer. So I definitely suggest checking it out. Check out eBay too. Don't be too like kind of scared by that. But those are just some things that I do. So I sell online through Mercari, and I sell online through eBay. So I buy cases, I buy pallets, I buy things online that I can sell. I do not buy individual items because I think it's just too much to handle, and it's too much work for just one thing. Unless there's like amazing profit on it, I might, but for the most part I'm buying cases of things, and I'm buying pallets. And honestly, I'm kind of going through my garage and things that I don't need, and I'm posting those because those I already have and I just don't need them. I don't use them. A lot of the times people will give me their things that they think they're gonna throw away, and I'm like, don't throw that away, like, I'll take it, and then I can sell that too. And you'll be surprised about the things that you can sell. My dad actually was just gonna throw away a walkie-talkie today. There's only one walkie-talkie. There's no base for it. There's just one. There's not the pair, just one. But I can look up the brand, especially since it's an electronic, and I can sell that for at least like 10 bucks because it's a walkie-talkie. So walkie-talkies are old. We don't use them anymore. When I was young, that was like our big Christmas present, was the walkie-talkies. But now, since we have so much technology, it's not as popular, but you'll be surprised what you can sell. So that is my next source of income, is reselling. So definitely check that out. Alright, my next source of income is YouTube. So YouTube has actually been very, very steady for me in terms of income. Now, I have a lot of subscribers. I have about 8,000 something, and it climbs every day. I want to say every month I get about 134 between 200 and, I don't know, 134 to 222, I don't remember, but I get a lot of subscribers every month. And if you haven't checked, I don't post very much because I'm just so busy and everything's just kind of going on in my life that I don't have a lot of time to just constantly be into posting. But since this pandemic is going on and we're all locked up, I have plenty of time to film for you. But I have a couple videos that are pretty popular. If you look up on my YouTube, you can go to like the videos and then sort by the most popular, and you can see which ones are the most popular, obviously. The most popular ones are the ones that actually pay me really well. The other ones, not so much. So if there's a video that has like 200 subscribers and it's been like that for a few months, that's not paying me much. It's probably giving me like a few cents, like honestly a few cents per month. But there are some videos that kind of, I guess, not go viral, but they get a lot more views than others. My most popular one right now is my teacher interview video, and that one has gotten me so much money. That's the one that's gotten me, honestly, like 99% of my paycheck, like every single month. So I get paid through YouTube every month because I meet that threshold. So in order to get paid on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers minimum, and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And when you start out, it seems so hard. It is so hard, and you just kind of lose that motivation, because when you start out and you have like 100 subscribers and you got like 60 views, you're so excited. Oh my gosh, I got 100 views on this video and it's been 3 months. Like, it's just so hard. You get so excited about these small things, but in the end, like, that's not really very much compared to other people. In order to get paid, you have to actually have steady views, and you have to monetize your videos. Again, you can only monetize if you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can't watch them yourself because that doesn't count. And yeah, it's very hard when you start out. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing it for years, and it's like, I'm still not as big as I'd like to be, but to be honest, I'm not putting in as much effort as the other people who have more subscribers and get more views and things like that. Starting now. Subscribe. I'm posting more. But anyways, I do YouTube. I post every now and then, but I get paid every single month because of those big videos. If it wasn't for those more popular videos, I wouldn't get paid very much at all. In order to even get paid per month, you have to meet a $100 threshold in your AdSense. So AdSense is basically the website or the company or whatever that all your money goes to. So because you get views and you have your videos monetized, which means they put ads on them, you get money. But it will all go into this account on AdSense, and AdSense won't give that money to you until you have $100 in that account. So usually they will pay you every single month, but if you don't meet a $100 threshold in that month, you're not going to get paid that month. You have to wait till the next month or until you get that $100 threshold met. So usually I will meet the $100 threshold. I think there was 1 month this year that I haven't, but I haven't really been as active as I'd like to be on YouTube, but I'm still getting the money because those videos are so popular and they're pretty relevant. So there's lots of people being teachers. There really are. There's so many people trying to be teachers, and it's not just here where I live in California, it's the whole entire nation. It's the United States, but then it's not just the United States because other countries have schools too, and they have teachers too. and they have teacher interviews. So I get a lot of views from other countries as well. I want to say like most of my views are from the United States, but I don't remember, to be honest. I haven't looked at it. But there's a lot of people from other countries that are posting, and a lot of them are in like different languages that I don't even know what they're saying, but they're still watching, and it's still like super beneficial. When you do get people from other countries who speak different language, all you have to do is copy and paste into Google Translate, translate.google.com, and then it'll translate to English or whatever language you speak, and it will let you know what they're saying, and then you can respond back. Just copy and paste in that other language, and it's super cool. But YouTube has been my next most popular, or not popular, my next most lucrative, because it's very steady for me. I will get about $100 a month. Some months I'll get about $200 a month. There was one month where I got $400 a month, and I know that's not a lot, but I'm still a pretty small YouTuber, but for that amount of subscribers I have, about like 8,000 something, I should be getting paid more. But it just depends on like your videos, like how popular are they, how important are they, how relevant are they? Are you posting a vlog about like your grocery shopping trip where nobody really follows you, or are you posting a video about like how to become a teacher where no one really follows you? If no one really follows you, they're looking for the things that are searchable. So they're looking for how to be a teacher. They're not looking for grocery shopping trip. Because if I was looking for a grocery shopping trip, I'm not looking for a grocery shopping trip from someone I don't know. I'm looking for like my more popular people who have like 1 million, and I'm more invested in their lives. I'm interested in what they're doing. YouTube has provided me enough money to where I actually had to put on my taxes this year. So, granted, it's not very much. In total, right now I've made about $2,600, and I've had my YouTube for like 4 years, maybe even longer than that, 5-6 years, and that's not a lot. Like, it's really not. But keep in mind that most of that money has come within the last like 2 years. So, since the last 2 years, I have had a steady income of about $100 to $200 a month. And although it's not as much as I'd like it to be, I'd love it to be like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, as much as like the normal like paychecks that you see on YouTube videos where they're like, how much do I get paid? I'm a smaller YouTuber, so I'm not as invested as they are, so I'm not going to get paid as much as they are. But with the extra $100 to $200 a month, like that helps so much. A car payment, like for my brand new car, I got a Corolla. My Toyota Corolla was $270 per month, I want to say it was. Now, if I had the extra $200, that pays almost my entire car payment for the month. So it's super nice to have that extra money, even though it's very little. It's actually kind of a lot when you think of it in terms of that. So I would suggest definitely creating your own YouTube channel and just go for it. It doesn't matter what it's going to be about, but as long as you keep doing it, you're going to find people to watch and people to be interested in you and your life and just everything that you're posting. I would definitely suggest choosing one subject or one niche, which is what they say. If you kind of jump around a lot, then it gets very confusing. So, an example for me, I'm usually a teacher vlogger, so I will post vlogs and like teacher tips for teachers or wannabe teachers or substitutes or whatever, people trying to be teachers. But if I were to post something that's completely not teacher related, I'm probably going to lose some subscribers because people are subscribing to me because they want to see teacher things. Granted, this one is not really teacher related. Technically, it could be because it's like a side job, and there's a lot of teachers who aren't able to be in their classroom right now and need that extra cash. So yeah, this might relate to a lot of teachers right now, but normally this wouldn't be as I don't know, it wouldn't fit with the normal videos that I post, so I might lose some subscribers. So that's something to think about when you are making videos. Alright, so my last way of making money, my fifth and final stream of income, is through affiliate links, affiliate marketing. So that kind of goes along with my YouTube. So if you have an Instagram, you can do this. I have an Instagram, but I don't post as much because I feel like I am so OCD in terms of like the colors matching and the theme overall matching with all my pictures, and it's just too hard for me. So I end up posting a lot and then I delete a lot. It's just too hard. So if you have an Instagram, you can do this. If you have a YouTube, you can do this. Affiliate marketing is where you take a link for a certain item. Maybe if you're a fashion blogger, you'll take the link for that particular like shirt or dress. Maybe you find it at Nordstrom. So you'll take that link and you will turn it into an affiliate link. So there's different companies, different websites that you can do this through. And when you use those links, it kind of has this little tag for your account. So if someone will buy something from your link, then you get a little bit of that money too. So in order for them to actually click that link, you have to have some sort of affiliate. If you don't have an affiliate, you can't obviously get paid for it. But if you put a certain link at the bottom of your YouTube, or you put a certain link on your Instagram where you have that app connected to it, some of them you'll get paid just if they click it. Others you only get paid if they buy something, and you get a certain percentage. I am involved in 2 different affiliate marketing companies, I guess. The first one I use is ShopSense. So I want to say ShopSense is the same one as the Like It to Know It app. If you've ever seen any fashion bloggers that say like this video, like it to know it, I think it's like to K it, I don't even know. That I think, I'm not 100% sure because I don't do that side of it. That one I think is hooked up to ShopSense. So if you go to shopsense.com, I think that's it, or ShopStyle. Honestly, I don't even remember because I just have it saved into my laptop and I just open it. ShopSense basically has this website where you can type in exactly the brand of the item or whatever, and it'll go through all the different links that they find, and you can find the one that matches the shirt that you're wearing and then take that link and post it into your bottom of your YouTube or attach it to your Like It to Know It app. And then when people click on the link, you will get, for me, 5 cents. Or if they shop through it, which I don't do, I don't know how to do it. I haven't looked into it too much, to be honest. If they shop through it, you get a certain percentage of whatever they bought. That is mostly just for clothes and accessories, like maybe home decor if you can find it, but mostly it's just like fashion things. I don't use that one as much, which I did used to use a lot more because I used to do like fashion blogging. I had my blog full of like fashion outfits, and it was so fun for me until I became a teacher and all the students started following me and like looking up my blog in class, and I'm like showing other students. It was just so uncomfortable for me, so I stopped doing that. But honestly, I miss it and I really want to do it again, so I might do that. I don't know. But the other one I use is the one that I use mostly. It's the one where I get paid more. That is Amazon affiliates. So for the Amazon affiliates, I use it in my YouTube videos. So a lot of my YouTube videos are about teaching, so I list like my favorite things from teaching that I like from the classroom. Like I'll list my favorite construction paper, whatever, like things that I usually use, my favorite laminator, I don't know. And I'll list those all at the bottom of my YouTube videos. So if you go through my teaching YouTube videos, you can find those links in there. If you click them, I don't get anything. But if you buy something on Amazon through those links, then I get a certain percentage of it. So let's say that I posted a link for this specific laminator, and you click that link and you found it on Amazon, and maybe you didn't want that. That's okay. But let's say you didn't close the window and you bought, let's say, I don't know, a quilt. Let's say you bought a quilt from Amazon. Since you didn't close that window, you're still kind of using my link. So I will get a certain percentage of that sale for you buying that quilt. But that's just an affiliate. That's kind of how it works. Some of them you will get paid just if they click, and other ones you'll only get paid if they buy, and I'm sure there are some where you get paid both. But those are the 2 that I use. ShopSense, the one where I get paid per click, and then that one's mostly fashion stuff. And then the other one is Amazon affiliates, which is the one where I get paid if you buy something. So sorry, my puppy's like playing over here. But anyways, those are all of my sources of income, all my streams of income. If this helped you at all, please give this video a thumbs up. If you think my dog is cute, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to learn more about my dog, I have a video of me picking him up from last year. He is 1 year old now, so this is what he looks like. I'm going to do an update video of him. That's going to be coming soon. I know a lot of you have asked for it. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me know in the down bar below. I will definitely, the comment section below, I will definitely answer those for you. I'm here to help. If you have any other questions, like one-on-one questions, I don't know, you can email me those questions too. I'm always on my email. I will answer those for you as well. But please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be posting more videos of my reselling business. I'm going to be posting videos of my puppy, lots of different things. So make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you next time. Bye.